Never argue with a narcissist, because the moment you engage, you step into a battlefield they designed, a place where logic collapses, emotions twist, and you lose yourself trying to win a game that was never meant to be fair. A narcissist thrives on projection, turning you into a mirror that holds their denied darkness. They pull you into arguments not to resolve anything, but to drain you, destabilize you, and reinforce their false sense of superiority. So instead of arguing, the real power lies in stepping outside their psychological script entirely. The first shift is accepting the truth. They will not change. Not because you didn't love enough or try enough, but because they refuse to look inward. Their entire identity is built on avoiding accountability, pushing their flaws onto others, and maintaining a fragile illusion of perfection. When you cling to the fantasy that your loyalty or compassion will fix them, you fall into a trap that slowly erodes your boundaries. Seeing them as they are, not as you hope they might become, frees you from the endless cycle of trying to earn change that will never come. The next step is learning not to take their behavior personally. Every insult, every accusation, every sudden shift from praise to criticism is a projection of their internal chaos. They don't see you. They see the parts of themselves they refuse to face. Their flattery and their cruelty serve the same purpose: control. When you stop accepting their emotional gifts, whether sweet or venomous, you starve the dynamic that keeps you trapped. Your calm indifference becomes a shield. When you stop reacting, their power cracks. Then comes the backbone of your protection: boundaries. Boundaries are not attempts to teach them how to treat you. They're acts of self-respect that define what you will and will not allow. A narcissist will test, push, and attempt to break every limit you set. That's why boundaries must be backed by consistent action, not repeated explanations or warnings. You don't set boundaries to change them. You set boundaries to protect yourself and to reclaim the parts of your identity that were trampled under their influence. Finally, the deepest transformation comes from self-validation. A narcissist conditions you to depend on their approval, making your emotions, efforts, and worth seem real only when they acknowledge them. Breaking free means reclaiming the authority to define yourself. Your feelings are valid without their agreement. Your needs are legitimate without their permission. When you stop seeking their praise, you liberate yourself from the emotional chokehold that kept you small. You reconnect with the parts of you that were silenced and begin nurturing your own voice, your values, and your truth. Never arguing with a narcissist isn't about silence or surrender. It's about stepping out of the psychological maze where they've kept you trapped. It's choosing clarity over chaos, inner strength over emotional dependency, and self-respect over the desperate hope that they will one day become someone capable of loving you the way you deserve. When you stop playing their game, you reclaim the one thing they hoped you'd never find: your power.